Hey there, Brandon Splee here from ThirstGym.com, and today we're talking about exercise called the box jump to depth drop to broad jump. For this exercise, what you're going to need is a plyometric box and then a little bit of space to perform all these plyometrics. Now, this is a combination plyometric-based drill, so we're going to take several plyometric drills into one to get one full drill. And I like this drill in particular because we can add all those plyometrics into one drill, which makes it great if you're short on time in terms of your training or short in the number of sessions that you can get in during your strength and conditioning work or your training program. You can get a lot of variability in just one drill, so you can maximize your time. So we're going to combine our box jump, a depth drop, and a broad jump as the name implies. With the box jump, the goal here is to jump as high as we possibly can onto the box. Now, my box isn't that high, but we want to keep in mind here as I go to step off the box for my depth drop that I can control that landing and then apply that forward into my broad jump. And I'll talk about some mistakes here in a minute. So after we've done the box jump, I'm going to step off and then jump as far as I can. So notice that as soon as I land off the ground, I'm going into my broad jump. What you don't want to do is your box jump, step off, land, and then jump. Okay, we want to use that stretch shortening cycle. As soon as we land, we want to use the stretch on those tissues, stretch on those tissues to jump as far as we possibly can once we've hit the ground. So you kind of want to land in an athletic stance here. You don't want to land super heavy. Hit on your toes to be able to go as far as you possibly can. Now, when we're doing our box jump, we want to make sure that we're not landing like this. We want to land in an athletic stance where my hips are above my knees. So while you could have potentially a 30-inch box, by the time we factor in just getting a good quality box jump and the depth drop into the broad jump, we may not need as high as a box we want, but it doesn't mean you jump as high as you possibly can onto this box. So, you know, if I was using this box as my working set, sure, I can probably land on this pretty high, but that's okay. It doesn't mean I'm not going to jump as high as I possibly can, okay? So this exercise works great for all those things that I mentioned. When it comes to programming and implementing it into your training program, we have to keep in mind here that we tend to have 3 ground contacts. Okay, we've got the 1 onto the box, which is a low level intensity because we're bringing the ground up, right? And we've got 2 onto our depth drop and then into our broad jump with 3. So we've got 3 ground contacts. We want to keep that in mind. So for me, when it comes to my programming, I ideally like 2 to 5 reps of this drill because on the maximum side of things, I'm going to get 3 times 5 reps. That's 15 reps, okay? So that's a lot to do in terms of one set, and then you factor that in to all the sets. Now we're over 100 ground contacts just in one drill. That's definitely pretty high, so that would be more like an off-season based approach. But you get the idea what I'm saying here. So, and then you could do this for anywhere from 2 to 5 sets, again, depending upon what you're kind of doing rep-wise and where you're at seasonality. So just kind of keep track of those things. But overall, again, just a great plyometric that works on vertical force, horizontal force, force absorption, all those great things that you probably need as an athlete if you're going to implement plyometric training into your training regime. If you happen to have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.